Hello everyone, this is Redact, and this game is called the Darkside Detective, a fumble in the dark. So we have met a real-life vampire who's a little bit sad. He's got some issues, some jealousy issues, shall we say. We've got to make him happy. And there's one thing I'm good at, it's making people happy. Yes, indeed. So let's go and sort that out. Wow, we got a load of stuff, but I've got no idea what I'm supposed to do with any of it. Well, we could get the disco lights, I suppose. Hex key can open the table, but we don't know where that's supposed to go. We've got lots of cups of tea and sandwiches. Can we mix them up? Put my hip up. Can we do put that on the table? No, that's not what we do. Do we put that in there? I can't throw a party without finger food for the guest of honor. Steve, garlic sandwiches. Oh, we're supposed to put something else in the tea, aren't we? So he can have his favourite sandwiches. Let's do something with the tea. Go into the kitchen. Put that in the blender. Put my hip out doing that. Garlic sandwiches. Time lock on it. Do anything with these? Jar. Okay, is it something prune? The second is prune juice. Would he like prune juice? Not how it worked. No, he doesn't want prune juice. I'm not sure. No, we have a self-assembly table. We have 8 cups of tea. We have a red shirt. Hex key that we use on the table. We know this already. A white throw and some garlic sandwiches. And I have 6 dozen. No, make that 8 dozen of the canine rectal thermometers. How different can an animal sphincter be? Right, so we can't talk to her. Is it safe to come out yet? Oh, okay. Who received the post today? A few people. Some of the residents and the caretaker. Seamus. On a normal day, where would I find Seamus? Usually all over the place, talking to the patients and that. He's very good with them. He mostly works out of the laundry room. Interesting. What can you tell me about the caretaker? Yes, he takes care of the place. What? You want me to tell me he spends all his free time in the laundry room or something? Yes, that's exactly what I want you to tell me. Well, you're welcome. So the laundry room. If you need me, I'll be hiding down here. Smouldering chair. How do we make a vampire happy? Garlic sandwiches. Blood. Oh, he said he's not a blood vampire, so... not a good idea. We dress the... it's not how it worked. We've got to find somewhere. Self-assembly table. I look forward to watching you put that together by yourself later on. Julie, you work for me, East Wing. So do we put this up in here? Oh no, I could put my hip out. Are we missing anything that would make him happy? We need to go to the laundry room. I'll give that to you. Get how that works. Get this down before it falls on someone. Received disco lights. Pastor Farley was using powerful floodlights for the disco. How does that help me? No. No. No, none of that makes any sense. We got disco lights at least, so progress of a kind. Wet old man. Can I... Wet old woman. How that works. So we can't put the table here. Is on the table? No. Would you like some garlic sandwiches? No. Would you like this to dry off? No. Can I turn this? I'm not turning that back on. I know not with what I toyed. Yes. Dooley, what do we do? No water fight was no fun, detective. What do we do? Go to the kitchen. Is there anything I can put in the tea? Tins. Those are like sardines or something. Prunes. Right. Stove. Cabinet. Right. Can I do anything with this? No. Out front. You guys are still going to be here. Get how that works. That's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. Not going to work at all. Would you like a cup of tea, though? No. They would not. I'm pretty sure we're done here. No fun. Just seeing if there's anyone else I can talk to. Receptionist. And there's the station. That's where the lady's there. The staff room. Got any opinions of what's happening here? Happening here? Everything seems pretty normal to me. What? Everyone is acting like a wild teenager. How can you think that's normal? Teenager pretty wild, man. Yeah, but old people aren't. You just said they were. Making no sense. Don't know what you're talking about. Think I know what I'm talking about? I'm the resident medical expert after all. You mean medical expert? Surely. Remember what I said. I'll never go back to my nap before I make a voodoo doll out of all those parking tickets I have in my pocket. But he's not going to say anything else. I put whatever's in there in here. I forget how that works. Hold it. Does this go on there? How it works? Can I give this to you? No. Can I put something in here? No. Laundry room. Nanny's room. Locked door. Let's talk to Nanny. She's not going to give me any more tea. Finally. Hey boys, it's visiting. Did you know he was a vampire? He still is a vampire. Anyway, at my age, you learn that none of that stuff matters. It's nice to have a friend. True, it would be nice to have a friend. How does one undepress a vampire? Here we go. I don't know. Throw them a party with all their friends and loved ones? That might work, actually, but where? Every around here is a mess. Hello? Are you not... Everywhere is a mess. Why do you want to know? So, vampires are real. Yeah, but the media totally blows things out of proportion. Like Vlad the Impaler. Just a mishearing. He was called Vlad the Unveiler. He was always opening schools and hospitals. Probably only signed off on the movie rights to open medical centres with royalties. The noble git. Count though. Now there was a monster constantly laughing at children as they struggled to count. Jesus wept. I've heard of reverse vampires. Those damn books, I hate them. Is it because they falsely portray your kind? Nah, they're pretty spot on actually. I love the daytime and garlic and all that. Just hate them because if I had written them, I'd be doing as well as the others now. How do we cheer you up? Thanks for the kind intentions. Just leave me to wallow in my wasted life, yeah? You're pretty late at that motel. Thought reverse vampires like the daytime instead of the night. Yeah, but I was on holidays. I stayed up late to get some moon rays. Where do you think this delicious creamy tastiness comes from? Right. So we need to do a party, but don't know where yet. Locked room. Locked room, bedroom door, laundry. Closet. I think we've missed religious stuff, books, dresser, rubbish bin. So we got the, whatever it was from the bin outside. Hallway. Okay, someone's put a wall that put a note on it. It says no boys allowed. You're out, so... Right. Right, do you have anything else to say? So you were in Space Hop. I was, had a good career on the Flickerbox, Silver Screen too. Heck, I even realized 3 albums, released 3 albums. Dead Weekly, Red Shirt, Be Alert, and Starships in the Night. Times weren't always easy. I wasn't a big name actor and money was often tight. I was happy with what I got and lived a life of gratitude. That's great to hear, Stan. What do you know about the caretaker? Vampire, he's an alright guy, a bit moody for my liking, but I'm more of a sci-fi guy than gothic horror. But you knew he was a vampire. Don't get killed as often as I did without developing a sixth sense for monsters. I'd say grow old and be content, but I think you've already got that nailed. You're a good kid. Doors. Right, so no one is really giving me anything. No, we've already talked about that. Bandstand. A bandstand, what a nice thing to have here. These are for throwing parties and the likes. Usually pretty good fun. These seniors know how to party. Right, so we put it here. I need to find a specially shaped tool to assemble this. Seems to be the right piece needed to build this. Let's give it a go. Cool, you do that and I'll keep watch. Right, let's see what we have here. Legs, a top and a few holdy to go bits. Yeah, that's very much like me. I just have to follow the instructions to assemble. Okay, so the instructions are in Swedish. No problem. I'll just use the picture. Easy, right? Yes, that seems easy. So, start from the bottom, I guess. Is it going to be this easy? There we go, one Borked table, ready for use. That wasn't much of a puzzle. Table, which I assembled myself. No thanks to me, and I'm not ashamed of it. You can take your passive-aggressive tone elsewhere. Right, so can we put the cups of tea on the table? Put the tea here to lure out the residents. Nice. Sandwiches. We'll lay the augmented sandwiches out here. Nice. And what is this for? White carpet seems to lack the gravitas we want. Red, but it doesn't really pass for a carpet. Need to find something more carpety. What's left on the list? Party planner dually? Demis is a reverse vampire, so we need it to look like it's daytime out here. If it feel really special, there needs to be a red carpet. Okay, let's get to it. Right. Get how that works. Laundry room. Laundry room. Let's do what I do all the time. Might fit, but it's in. Just need something to turn it red. Yeah. You go, shirt. Sorry to do this. Do something so valuable, but Stan did say he had a load of them. That's it. Now to turn it on. Well, the shirt and rug are in there, so it's time to turn it on. Okay, good. I guess we just wait, do we? Do we see if item died? Row. Okay, that turned the rug red. That's carpety, right? Nice. Nice, nice. It's the courtyard. Gardens. This on here. Not an awards ceremony, we're about a red carpet. Bandstand, what a nice thing to have here. Okay, wait. Now it's carpeted for this evening's festivities. So now we need to put the lights up. Lightning rod cable runs up the roof of the building. Right, okay. That's why we needed to deal with the people upstairs. Go to car park, go here, get up here, this on here. If we angle these lights like this, we should be able to light up the garden. Should be bright enough to pass it for daytime. Detective, how are they powered? What? The lights, how are they powered? Oh, batteries, right? There's nowhere to plug them in, so how are they working? Duty? No, I mean, I'm okay with it, but what? Look, if you're okay with them magically working, who am I to call you on it? Saying it's weird that we chase one thing for being magical, and we use another, and sometimes we need to find power, and sometimes stuff just works. It's all very inconsistent, isn't it? What are you getting at? Is God lazy? Ah, Dooley. Don't have time for this. We have to underpress a reverse vampire to save all these old people from reliving his midlife crisis. Okay, when I say it out loud like that, yeah, I reckon God might be winging it. Everything is in place. I can already see a crowd gather. Let's get back down there. Yum, tea. All the better for being free. Pass me a sandwich. So bright out. Please, taste of garlic. Snip, snip. What's all this? Some Seamus. Got the smell of some delicious garlic sandwiches. I saw it was daytime and I figured I should eat something. Surprise party, a thanks for everything you've done to help these people. Like an award ceremony, best friend category. The world's a little easier with a best friend. Yeah, that it is, buddy. That it is. Oh, how lovely. Where's the award then? Alright, Patrick has it. Yeah, of course I do. Do I? Yes, the gift I asked you to bring. Oh my god, did Nanny Dooley know what was going on the entire time? Did she plan this? An award for Seamus. I know you boys have put on this show to save the day. We really did get him an award. We know he's a reverse vampire. And because of that, we're really enjoying our time here. We feel his love for us. We got him an actual award to say thanks. It's not a movie deal. We hope you like it. Ah, you guys. 3 cheers for Seamus. Hooray! Only getting the 1 cheer. We don't have time to be repeating ourselves. Now you boys, come to my room. I have a letter for Patrick. Patrick, you have to go to Ireland. What now? Family tradition. All doolies have to do a coming of age ceremony. Assume they did invite you because, you know, American. Turns out the invite got mixed in with the love letters from your grandpa. Reading them earlier today when Seamus was feeling down. I'm too old to go with you, and I hate travelling. We need to bring someone else. Will you come, detective? Of course, Dooley. Yay, looks like the Trouble Brothers are going to Ireland. Trouble Brothers? Yeah, is that not what we call ourselves? It's what I call us. Anyway, to Ireland. Case closed. We did it. 2 days to retirement. Completed case 2. That will be the end of this particular episode and this particular case. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Back with another episode very soon. Take care, everyone.